Welcome back everyone to another Balatro high score attempt video. We're going to go ahead and try out the ghost deck again until we get something really good on it. I know it has potential. It's just a little bit more tricky to get those early on setups. You do kind of have to get lucky with a good seed. Before we go ahead and get too far, I just want to say thank you everyone for watching and supporting all the videos. It means a lot to me. If you could drop a subscription, that would be the best way to show your support to the channel. It would really mean a lot to me. So I'm going to start out with a straight, kind of like I always do. It's kind of the easiest way to guarantee that you get past the first small blind in one hand, and that maximizes your money. Riffraff isn't bad here. You can get a hanging Chad and a photograph from it, so it's pretty cool. But I will check out the buffoon pack like I always do, just in case, see if anything's really good. I mean, probably a 2-pair. I'm also gonna pick up the Riffraff because it is just pretty strong to have this many jokers on at once. I'll probably go for a straight again because I see a runner here, which is going to give me a decent amount of chip power at the start. I am digging for a king. I unfortunately do not receive a king, so we'll play a bad hand. We are going to get 20 malt from this. I'm not too sure if it's going to get me anything, but that 20 malt's pretty nice. There's our king. We also see a 3 of a kind, but this is going to do wonders, and it's going to upgrade our runner. So this raised fist is actually pretty good early game joker. Temperance is pretty good too, just to get some early game money. We can probably just move on from here, probably sell the mad joker to leave room for some more riffraff. Cards played previously are not good. We can play a flush off the start here. Unfortunately only gives us 6 malt, but I am going to try and get this money from the delayed gratification. The malt was enough to get us through in one shot, so that's pretty good. We do get $6 from delayed gratification. I'm pretty happy about this start. We can go ahead and open up a pack now. A hermit and a temperance, so our money is seemingly sorted. Let's go ahead and see. A flush is probably more realistic right now than a 4 of a kind. Go ahead and re-roll. We might as well get the flush online even more. Reroll one more time. Mime's a great card. It's just not something that we can really take right now. So we do have the diamond card, so why don't we fish for some diamonds? I think it makes the most sense. 3 aces. I mean, that's just going to be enough, right? We're going to get 18 malt out of this. Yeah. So the raised fist is definitely helping us out right now. We didn't get any delayed gratification. It's probably already past its time. We're probably going to be fishing for some jokers for sure. Might as well level up a pair just in case I get in a bind. Seemingly I don't level up the lower hands enough, and I get in a bind midway through the round when I can't reach my the cards that I want. So let's go ahead and use Riffraff again. Wow, a mail-in rebate and an abstract joker. Those are probably one of the 2 better hits, so we are discarding 3s. So let's just go ahead and discard every 3 that we see. I'm not really even paying attention. We just hit every 3 in the deck. I'm not really paying attention to what we need to hit because this abstract joker is definitely going to take us to the promised land right now. 15 malt guaranteed just because I have these jokers. And we got a ton of money from that mail-in rebate already. So let's go ahead and open up another buffoon pack. See if there's anything I like. Scary face is pretty good. I'm probably ready to get rid of riffraff. Open up a scary face. It's good for chips. We're probably not going to be pushing towards those straights anymore. So the runner would probably be next to go. Deja Vu is an amazing card. We haven't done any deck fixing yet, so there's no reason to use Onyx. Fibonacci's even a cool card. Does kind of get rid of the fact that we're trying to go for some face cards right now. I actually like Space Joker here instead. So we're going to try and do some face cards for sure. All face cards are drawn face down, so it might be tricky. We just get a full house off the bat with 14 malt. This is definitely gonna win, most likely, right? Yeah. Okay. That was really easy. We didn't discard anything, but I don't think it's gonna hurt us too much. We'll take another consumable slot because this hex is gonna kind of live there for a while until we get something good going. Go ahead and roll. Photograph. With Deja Vu, if we can get that working, it is pretty good. I'd probably get rid of Space Joker. Didn't really use it, but it is what it is. Seltzer would be pretty good for the time being, but it's okay. So it looks like the King of Spades. Congratulations. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. We are trying to get rid of nines. We can absolutely do that. There is an ace and another straight. I said I wasn't going to go for straights, but it does have 3 face cards in it, right? So that is going to help us quite a bit. 11k. So we're not worried about score right now. If we play a straight, I mean, that was with that red seal, we're going to be okay. Neither of these are really interesting me. Probably would take a Saturn. Straight decks are really hard to kind of keep up. Okay, we have an interesting play to make here now. I'm gonna try it. I don't normally try and do this, but if we can execute on this, I am going to do this, and I'm going to onk, and I'm going to buy the Seltzer. Now, this guarantees us a retrigger with double photograph and polychrome. We are looking for a hanging Chad right now, and we can take this to the moon. This is definitely going to be enough for us to kind of live on for a while. Let's go ahead and try and find another king with a red seal, and why not make it a full house? Okay, so we're going to get 1 trigger, 2 trigger, 3 triggers off of this first king. It's going to multiply 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6 times, right? And we have 86,000 and we're an ante 3. So Seltzer is hand, it's by hand, right? So we do have to be careful with that. Might not even be bad to go for the Arrowhead Joker right now. If we are going to try and focus on spades, we might want to do that, but I don't think it's something we necessarily need right now. So we're just going to worry about focusing on something else. We're going to take the obelisk so I can sell it for $4. It's just not something that I see us playing in the future right now. We are looking for like more re-trigger cards right now. Straights, we're kind of moving on from them. Base chips, whatever, they're in half. 3 jacks is going to do it for me. We get the king as well. We might as well use all of our discards, see what we can get. Okay, we don't even need to use the king, so we won't. We'll just play a normal queen. There you go, 8,000. That red seal did help us quite a bit. We're not as strong as I thought we were. Okay, so we do have to keep that in mind. Go ahead and open up this spectral pack. Purple seal's probably pretty good, so we'll go ahead and toss that on a 3. Something that we're just not really interested in right now. Even like a 3 of a kind. Photograph is really good if you can get that mult up early. I'll also buy this blank seal and move on. Blank voucher, I mean. So we are just kind of digging for that king now that I really think about it. Just because it is going to help us out in the long run. We're also trying to, I guess, go for a straight. That's unfortunate to see now. All of these are going to get re-triggered, so we don't mind. So yeah, what we needed to do is just make sure that we have enough initial mult from a planet card, so these photographs do work properly. So a flush would work good right now as well. That's a pretty cool card. 50 chips. We can go in debt. I'm not necessarily interested in it right now, but it is possible that it could be it could have a good use case. I'm just not interested. Wow, back-to-back temperances. This run really wants me to do something with it for sure. Let's go ahead and do it one more time. We'll get another Saturn, stay above the $20 interest rate. Seltzer has 7 more hands. Okay, 3 kings off the start. Not necessarily the king that I really want to see, but it's the king we have. It's probably better just to do this so we can, yeah. Better to play the hand that just gives us the most starting malt because we're multiplying it and we don't have anything else to add to it. So we're looking for like sock and buskin. The family would be really good. We don't really have the point where we can do 4 of a kind, but might as well take it. It doesn't hurt. Another hermit. Probably want the money right now instead of another king. We do have to get some deck fixing going eventually here. Get lucky. Drunkard's pretty good. Wow. I mean, that's cool to see. Oh, it's a golden joker. It's not even you know, $11 though. It's hard. I'll take it. You know what? I'll take it for the video. The golden joker's awesome. Let's go ahead and move on next. First hand is drawn face down. That could be a problem. We'll go ahead and get rid of all these. Just go ahead and get rid of these 2. Flush is looking good, so let's go ahead and try and search for a flush as long as we have one of those. This is going to do really well just because the flush base malt is already so high, right? 256, 175,000. Polychrome is actually not too bad at all. Let's go ahead and buy a full house. We typically tend to use full house a lot. I'm not even too sure why, but it just tends to happen for me, so we're going to use it. Let's go ahead and see. This gives me an earth. This gives me clubs. We've done almost 0 deck fixing so far, so I'll just strengthen that, get another king in the deck. Kings are always just typically the thing that I try and go for. It's really the best card. It has typically the most use cases. Supernova's cool. Immolate's definitely something we're going for right now. Go ahead and get rid of all this. Wheel of Fortune, maybe get another polychrome. Oh, okay. We'll take a foil. Getting some chips is definitely promising. I'm gonna play a weird hand here and go for the flush actually instead. As you can see, that retrigger seltzer just helps a ton. If we could get a hanging Chad right now, that would be pretty baller. We'll definitely buy that. Go ahead and see if we can use the Immolate. No, definitely not. We will go ahead and use the death first. Reminder that our spade, or our good king, is on spades, and we'll go ahead and hangman the rest of these. So we do have a decent amount of kings already, and there's our hanging Chad. Goodbye seltzer. Hello hanging Chad. We're gonna be okay for a decent amount of time as long as our face cards are not debuffed, in which I really hope we find something for that before we see that card, because that could be problematic, right? So let's go ahead and see how much this does. Wow. 162,000. I'm not worried about losing this game necessarily, but I am a little bit worried about base cards being debuffed. That ante would definitely screw us over, so we just have to be careful with that. Full house, I leveled up a little bit, so it should be totally fine. So just off that first card, we're getting about 364 malt. That's literally the power of the photographs, right? Omen Globe is very, very cool. We can get more spectral cards, even though we already can, right, from Arcana packs, or it just shows up in the shop. I'm a little unsure about the wording on that. Bloodstone is also very interesting. We're not typically going for hearts right now, but it's possible that we could switch. Is it something I would be worth getting rid of the family for, or even our golden joker at this point? You know, probably not. We probably don't need to go down that route. Cloud9 would get me $5 per instead of 4 from the golden, but we would lose a polychrome. so I'll leave it for now. This is a perfect immolate hand. Go ahead and just get rid of everything. It did get rid of our jack, but I'm not too hell-bent on it. I would like to see that red seal come into play, just to see how many points we could earn from it already with our photographs. Which, this is just a cool sight to see already, isn't it? These polychrome photographs. Okay, let's move on to the next. A hermit's a great pickup always. You can almost never say no to a hermit unless you really need something from these Arcana packs. Oh, I mean, I just can't. I can't take an Ankh because I can't destroy these jokers. So it's cool to see, but I can't take it. I would love to see a soul card. That would be fun. Temperance. Yes, that's probably what I will take here. Go ahead and go next. Let's do it one more time. How about one more time? Strength is good for some queens. Go ahead and go next. 1 in 7 cards are drawn face down. That's totally okay. Let's go ahead and discard all of this. Go ahead and discard all of this. Perfect for our strength. We have now unlocked 5 of a kind. Our photographs are having no problem with it. 2.4 million points on anti-6. That is pretty insane. Baron. We have 9 kings. Would we move to a Baron build off this? I just don't think I can commit to a Baron build. I think we're mostly looking for like a sock and buskin type thing. Let's go ahead and hit the wheel. We got lucky there, but now we cannot ectoplasm, so that is technically a problem. That's a good card to have. We don't need it right now, but in the future, Dusk getting everything re-triggered is something we will want. It's just an uncommon for now, so we're going to leave it. We're mainly looking for Sock and Buskin. So those are all kings. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find the tarot card, which we don't. Wow, okay, we just got really lucky with all the kings that we drew there. We would also love to find a 5 of a kind, a Planet X, a planet card for sure. Is that scaling antimatter? Oh, wow, okay. This run is going somewhere, and we found a Planet X. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we can do with this. Aura. Okay, that's definitely the worst hit on there for sure. Okay. We'll definitely take a free reroll. I'm not even interested in you, so I'm not going to buy you. Play only one hand type. That's fine. Go ahead and dump all this. Okay, there is our red seal finally. Let's go ahead and see how much this gives me. It should be... We should have a lot of points here. Okay, 17 million. That's pretty awesome. 17 million. Let's go ahead and try and get some more Planet X's. We don't. We'll go ahead and take 3 of a kind instead. Planet X's, I guess Mars. We definitely have the 4 of a kind idea rolling right now. Let's go ahead and do that. And we do have to keep in mind that we do have an extra slot. I don't really need the turtle bean right now. Both of these are good. Magician could be pretty good for money. Still don't know what we want to go for. Let's go ahead and grab the heart card because it's possible that we grab a bloodstone in the future of this run. Definitely possible. Do have a decent setup for it. Now I'm only going to use... Okay, this is actually the perfect scenario here. So watch this. Death. Grab these. Sun. Grab these. Magician. Flush 5. Okay, that was a cracked play right there, and we got a money shot out of it. Okay, we are scaling. We're at 19 million. We're on ante 7. We have lots of time to move up. We still have an extra joker slot. Idle is definitely something we're going to be looking to play for. That means we really need to pare down our deck, and we need to do it fast. Let's go ahead and keep trying that. Only one hand type, so I do have to be careful. I don't think I'll have any problems per se. We'll play a 5 of a kind with the red seal lucky card, and we'll definitely be fine. It's so nice seeing polychrome times 4. 17 million again, so we're good. Temperance is $20 now. It's nice to see that online. We'll grab the telescope. Eventually, it will give us Planet X cards. Right now, it looks like it's giving us full houses. Might as well level it up. We already bought it. Free reroll. Planet X is beautiful. We're looking for like a sock and buskin, to be honest with you. Do it one more time. Yes, I will take another Planet X. Realistically, we do need to flips and shuffles all jokers. That's not a problem, honestly. Realistically, we just need to pare down our deck. I would love to find a sock and buskin, but that's okay. Temperance is awesome. 4 of a kind definitely gets us over the hump there. Always got to make sure to play this red seal lucky card at the start. 13 million. Okay. It looks like we're going to pass this with a decent breeze. We'll buy a lucky cat for now. It's always cool to have a lucky cat build. Of course, a bloodstone. I did say I was going to use the bloodstone. It's probably better than the idol right now. That probably hurt a lot of you to see. But the idol realistically isn't going to work for us for too long yet. So we're going to go ahead and see how the bloodstone turns out. Want to keep all of my kings for sure in my hand and turn them all into hearts. And then maybe we'll chariot a 9 of hearts. Why not? So now we're getting some bloodstone value potentially. Did a little bit there. Okay, 97 million. Bloodstone was definitely the way to go. Lucky cat is going to grow eventually. We're looking for like sock and buskin or a brainstorm. Okay, goodbye the family. Brainstorm is in. We're going to brainstorm the Chad. Just because we can. Aura is cool. Sure. We're going to go ahead and toss that aura on one of these. Oh, wow. Polychrome red seal lucky card king. You couldn't ask for much more. You just couldn't. Let's go and see what this emperor is gonna give me. Another magician. Would you look at that? That's perfect. Let's go ahead and get all of these lucky. Sell the star. Keep the steel in our hand. And we're gonna play another flush 5. This is gonna go absolutely insane. $124 million. Okay, we gotta run. That was before ante-8 or ante-9. We're going endless now. I am going to have to reshuffle everything. That's funny, the brainstorm was copying the Chaos the Clown, which is useless. Quite literally useless right now. Let's go ahead and buy this. I would love to buy this trading card. I just don't think I can right now. So we're gonna move on from it. Definitely grabbing another Deja Vu. Idol has come back to us. It's only uncommon, so I'm not too worried about skipping it still. All club cards are debuffed. sure. Go ahead and toss it on that one. Eventually, we would love to only copy this Polychrome King, right? But it is what it is for now. So this first one should trigger just a bunch of times with Brainstorm, right? Wow. Okay, 16 billion. We are scaling. Lucky Cat got one more hit there. Honestly, Lucky Cat's probably the next to go. Nope. What's a Spectral Pack gonna give me? A Cryptid? Oh my goodness. Cryptid with our Polychrome Kings. This is the run of runs. This can go somewhere. Ares, perfect. Level up that Flush 5. That is going to scale the photographs immensely, for sure. Go ahead and get rid of that. Hanged Man, see you later. Go ahead and get rid of these. 2 Polychrome Kings. That one Polychrome? Yes. You have a Flush 5. No reason to go anymore. This score should just go bananas, right? If you think about it. $84 billion. Okay, we're almost in scientific notation. We are getting close. Let's go ahead and we don't get lucky. How many full houses have we played? 6. We've played 4 Flush 5. So in a few, our telescope will be online. Cryptid again. That is awesome. Next. Don't get anything. All clubs are debuffed. I sleep. Go ahead and cryptid you right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and get rid of all that. Fortunately, got rid of the one that I already had selected. That's my own fault. That's okay. High Priestess. Planet X will do. Sure, we'll use the Mercury. I'm not hurting on money right now. Go ahead and play our Flush 5. We definitely want to upgrade that a lot more. That is going to allow these photographs to do a lot better. The Bloodstone value is also hit or miss. Depends. Lucky Cat's at 3.75. It's doing something. Let's go ahead and get another discard for sure. Always open up an Arcana pack. Sigil is not for this world. This is a perfect sun for those kings. Go ahead and see the blind. Must play 5 cards. We're okay with that. We would love to see the reroll voucher, or even potentially see a luchador. I might get rid of the Lucky Cat for it just to be safe. Purple seal I'll take. I sleep on those. Oops, all 6s. What do we get rid of for that? It's funny because I would love to use that for the Bloodstone. However, I want to use that for the Lucky Cat. Now, unfortunately, I don't think the Lucky Cat's going to stay with us forever. So we're going to buy Oops All 6s. So that makes Bloodstone 100% online. Let's go ahead and put the seal on this 3 again. Our seals can use the 3. We do get another Magician, which is awesome. We do have another discard as well, so we can Magician you. We can get another. We can get a Death. Get me another Polychrome Red Seal King. That sounds amazing. Go ahead and play another Flush 5. Now let's see how much our score changes. We have an 100% effective Bloodstone right now. This should be pretty insane, right? It's definitely going to be higher than our Lucky Cat. I would think. Yeah, E to the 12. So next is Sock and Buskin. And I'm quite unsure what we get rid of. We probably get rid of the Chad. Well, we definitely get rid of the Chad, right? Or one of the photographs. That's where I get a little bit hairy on what I should do. A blue seal would be nice. Let's go ahead and throw it on a 7 there. Eventually, we're going to want to pare down that deck, but it is what it is. We'll toss the Chariot on a 4 of hearts. Looking for a Sock and Buskin. We can spin the wheel. Oh, Malt on our Brainstorm. We like it. A few more rolls here. Maybe one more. Okay, we'll go next. Must play 5 cards. We're not worried about that one. Go ahead and see what we get. A Moon. We sell. Okay, we can just load it up with as many kings as possible. Make sure we're playing that flush 5, so we're going to see it in our telescope soon. Also interesting, we should probably put Bloodstone at the front, I would say, right? So it gets multiple triggers. Go ahead and see if that's the correct move. Bloodstone with the Brainstorm. We might be there. Yes. I think we are there now. Hanged Man is good for deck fixing. Don't need that. Temperance is only $12. It's because I have the vouchers that make it pretty bad. Yeah, let's go next. Must play 5 cards. That's totally fine. We can get rid of you guys. Go ahead and get you. Ares. Nice. I just sold it. Oh my god, that's painful to watch. That's just painful to watch. I am sorry. Flush 5 though here. With the blue seal. Let's go ahead and see how much more we get with the Bloodstone instead of the Hanging Chad. We might not even get more now that I think of it. E to the 11. We actually get a little bit less. So realistically, the Chad isn't doing much for us anymore if we think about it. And we can start to move on from these photographs as well. So one of the photographs will leave after a Buskin comes in. I mean, the cryptids are just common. We got very lucky with the cryptids this hand. This round, Ares is definitely playing for us. A $1 Ares we'll take again. Looking for Sock and Buskin. One more maybe? Dusk is still a really good card. I just don't think it's time for it. We have lots of time. We're in the E to 11. We're only at 7 million, right? Go ahead and get rid of all that. Definitely not converting to spades. So we'll get rid of that. What is our blind? Start with 0 discards. It's kind of gross, not gonna lie. Let's go ahead and toss this over here. Flush 5. We got a decent amount of levels on it. We're totally fine. We're still winning after the first card, right? So we're good. E to the 11. We're okay. We're okay. I will need to use some interesting reasoning onto why I would get rid of a Hanging Chad versus a photograph. I do need to think on that a little bit. We're probably okay with that. Definitely always going to take Ares. That's scaling up quite nicely. One more time. I mean, a negative abstract. I won't say no to that, right? Probably would put it before the polychromes, I suppose. Let's go next. 0 discards. We're okay with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Long as we get some of these kings in our deck, we're okay. Get rid of that. Okay, yeah, as long, look how beautiful these cards look. That's just a thing of beauty right there, right? Okay, yeah, we're still totally fine. Bloodstone's 100% online. Sock and Buskin would take us places. E to the 12 there. Don't have any more Joker slots, so we would have to sell something like I said. Okay, Cryptid. I mean, we're getting lucky with those Cryptids, right? Give me another one? No, I couldn't be so lucky. To be honest, we're not going to be playing Gold Seals, so I skip on those. Sock and Buskin, please. One more. Okay, we'll move on. 0 discards is a little bit scary. Not when you draw like that. Probably jump onto the Hanging Chad here just so we get more triggers for the malt. Go ahead and see if that's the right call. That's just my guess. Yeah. Still E to the 11. Wow. Yeah, let's experiment with putting Chad out front there again. while we don't have a buskin. There's no reason not to if we're confident that it's still going to win. We're just looking for jokers here. Hack is cool. Not something we're gonna have this round. Okay. It's time. It's time that we sell something. Probably one photograph. I hope I didn't ruin the run there. But I think that's just what it had to be. Invisible Joker. If you don't know what it does, after 2 rounds, it sells this card to duplicate a random Joker, removes negative. So we are going to get rid of our negatives here before we go ahead and sell it. But I'm still thinking we're more than okay here with the cards that we have to get through. It's possible that we're not, though, to be honest with you. Okay, we're still fine. We definitely lost a little bit of juice there, though. We only have to get through one more round of that, though. Another brainstorm, another cryptid. My God, we're just getting lucky with those. Go again. Go again. One more time. Okay. We can do these. Extra large blind is not my worry right now. Go ahead and get rid of all this stuff. Going. Hey, that should be enough. So let's just think about this. This is getting me 1 trigger, 2 trigger, 3 trigger, 4 trigger, 5 triggers, right? Because of brainstorm, which is setting photograph 5 times, multiplying our mult by 5 times. So 10 times, right? Whereas this would just be every single time our kings are being played, we're multiplying it, and we have re-triggers on the kings. Very close, right? I'm not 100% sure what the math is on it, but it's pretty close. Sock and Buskin would solve our problems, I hope. Also a little bit worried that we rip and oops all 6s here, so let's go ahead and sell these. Our best hit is Brainstorm. We have to sell it, right? Bloodstone. Okay, we'll take it. Our jokers definitely look less pretty now because we got rid of our negatives. We'll take a bloodstone. We will. Definitely will. Go ahead and roll. We're still looking for a sock. I'm not even too sure what I dropped now. Pretty crazy how we didn't draw more than 1 king there when I have all of these. Like, look how many polychrome kings I have in this deck, all thanks to Cryptid. So now I think it is better to be playing this Hanging Chad first. I'd rather have the photograph do something, because realistically it ain't doing much, right? How much extra does this Bloodstone get me, right? E14, okay. So definitely boosted up a bit. We did get... It's sad to see Temperance now. Seed money, for sure. Oops all 6s is still there. Temperance is only $9. And we have all of these nice cards. It's so bad. Flush 5 is getting boosted, though, which is nice. Idle. Idle, when it's online, is just a better Bloodstone, okay? And that being said, it's just a ultimately better photograph, right? Because photograph is only doing that for the first hand. But when it's online, it's a much, much better photograph. This is tough, right? Do we survive without photograph right now? When played card. Retrigger first played card, right? Is it time to say goodbye to photograph? Or do we say goodbye to hanging Chad? This is 2 extra triggers, right? That's it. We're saying goodbye to Chad. Could be the wrong call. You let me know in the comment section. But I'm happy with this run already. So, it's okay. I do think Idle's best in the long run. We do have 3 copies of Bloodstone, right? So, let's just make it worth it. Goodbye. We pair our deck into Kings of Hearts. We're gonna be okay. Might as well make you gold. We have 5 copies of Bloodstone right now. Not 5 copies. 3 copies of Bloodstone. We should be okay. Photograph is definitely next to leave. E to the 12. Okay, that was a little bit scary though, no? I mean, obviously, once this hits, we're gonna be okay, but that was scary. For $1, I'll buy you. Yes. I mean, I'm never gonna use you, but sure. Sell. We just need a sock and buskin, man. Cryptid is always good. Give me a sock. Give me a sock. Ugh. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Get rid of you, you, and you. I guess we'll magish these. Sure. Get rid of you. And you. And you. How many kings? Still got lots. Let's experiment with like this. Right? Let's just do it. It's definitely not better. No, it's definitely not better. It's just not. It can't be. E to the 11. It's not necessarily that much worse, but it is not that much. It's definitely not better. That's for sure. Let's go ahead and open up this spectral pack. Okay, we have enough kings. My god. We probably could immolate now. Get rid of some of these things. But the more kings we have, the better chance that Idle is going to do something for us. Okay, cards are drawn face down after each hand played. That's fine. Go ahead and do another 3. Go ahead and use you. Sure. Never going to happen, right? Go ahead and get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And one more time. Okay, you're not worth it. Okay, we should be fine here. Next round is some scientific notation. So we're gonna need something quick. We really do. E to the 12. I believe we're in scientific notation now for our blinds. E to the 13? Oh no, we might be screwed. Idle? Oh, Idle saved us? Wow. Idle saved us here? I mean, we have 25 kings. We need the Idle to save us, or we just lose, right? Unless we get a sock. Wow, Idle came in clutch here, no? Go ahead and dig a little bit. Sell you. Discard. Okay, this is the best we can do right now. This photograph is effectively doing nothing for us. We effectively have 2 idols and 2 bloodstones right now. E to the 16. Still not enough. We have just no re-triggers. Just need a sock, man. Just need a sock. What's this? Oh, we're screwed. We are screwed. We are so screwed. All of our 3s have purple seals. I find that quite funny. Give me a sock and buskin. Give me a sock and buskin. Give me a sock and buskin. Sock and buskin. One more. I think it's over. Idle's not online. I don't think anything can save us here. Hermit, nice to have you. Thanks for the $2. Steel cards. Hermit, thanks for the $4. Oh, brother. It's just not enough. It's just not enough. We just needed more re-triggers that we don't have, which just sucks. Oh, we're so close. Maybe the steel will push us over the edge. We lost a polychrome though. I don't think the steel will push us over the edge. That extra 1.5 times is definitely not going to do enough for us. This is going to be the end of the run, but it has been fun. This is the ultimate GIGACHAD start run. That's the end. We don't even have a flush house here, so that's gonna do it for sure. I mean, we still have a bunch of kings, right? We can go something like this. Okay, got a flush house again. It's not gonna do anything. We're not gonna be able to get this. We need like 10 times the amount of this score. We're gonna get about 20% of the way there, right? So it's okay. This was a really fun run. I'm glad we got something pretty good done on Ghost Deck. Our best hand was E to the 16 on Ghost Deck, right? Cool thing about Ghost Deck is you can get multiple copies of Jokers. Like we had 2 Bloodstones there. That was because of the Invisible Joker, but to start off, we had the 2 copies of Photograph with the Hanging Chad that got us all the way there. I'm not so sure that it was the best play to get rid of them, but it had to have been. We just did lose out on a lot of re-triggers, which is what we needed. If we got a Sock and Buskin or a Dusk would have been honestly really good there as well. So let me know if I missed one in the past few hands. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all so much for supporting the videos. Please leave a subscription if you are enjoying the videos. It would mean the world to me. Take care. See you in the next video.